Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I've got to come on and just call out some absolute BS. I'm absolutely pissed off. I feel like Raid have gone down and dirty on this one. Like, it is absolutely over the edge, ridiculous. And I know some people are probably a bit pissed off with rant videos. I've done a few recently. I've been a bit pissed off about some of the stuff they're doing. Equally though, I start my free to play and I'm thoroughly enjoying playing Raid as a free to player from the start. Yeah, that's not gone away. But it does ram it home when Raid go dirty on something like this, especially from a new player perspective. Yeah, so I can see it from both points of view here. So what's going on? We are in the kind of down and dirty part of the Pythian Fusion. And we know Pythian, yeah, one of the best champions that's been released ever for a Fusion. Okay? And so far, the events have been reasonable, I would say. Reasonable. And then all of a sudden, actually, let me just kind of bring it back to why I feel like it's bad for a new player experience. So on the kind of different fragment things that I've been doing, you get a reduced amount of points that you need to score for a fusion, right? So I was in the mix. Even though I missed 3 or 4 events on the free to play, I was in the mix of actually still being able to get Pythian, which was crazy. I was like, wow, this is actually really rewarding as a new player because you are still in with a chance, right? And every single event so far as a new player was reduced point scoring required to pick up the fragments. Then they dropped this summon rush on all of us. And I've got to say, it is absolutely disgusting. This is pure greed at this point. And I know we've talked about it before, but this one is over the edge. So normally what happens is you normally have your first 5 fragments around here, 2100-ish, 1900, 2100. Maybe it's normally this here, 1750 point. And then you normally have the second set, either if they're being generous at 3k or if they're being harsh at 3.5k. And you're probably like, yeah, prove it. Because sometimes it's like people say these things, but they actually don't ever check. And then it's like, dude, it's just the same as it normally is. Yeah, you just feel like it's worse because you can't do it. This time round, so I've gone back and checked. Mighty Uko fragment, 2100, 3500. Walking Tomb Dreng, the summon rush here was 1750, 3500. Gaius the Gleeful, summon rush here, 1750, 3500. So when people ask me, before a fusion goes live, how many points do you think we're going to need? I normally say to them, look, you probably need enough points to get you 3,500, which is a lot, by the way. That's 7 sacred shards, or it's, for most people, I would say, 5 sacreds through the month, and then probably topping up with the other shards, right? But 3,500 is a lot. It's a lot to do for the average player base. And these fusions are meant to be achievable, right? They're not meant to be, you have to buy them. That's it. They're not meant to be that, according to Raid. But they've whacked it at 49.25. That's 3 more sacreds than normal. 3 more sacreds than normal. And they price sacreds in this game 30 odd, I guess $20 to $30 a pop, right? It's actually scandalous. It's very frustrating. So a lot of players now that who thought they were in the mix are suddenly scrambling because they probably can't do it. They could probably get to these 5, but then they've got to try and find their way another 15, which means that you're going to have a lot more people having to try and win their tournament groups. Now, if it was just a few, that's fine because, you know, I could probably go all out, burn gems and whatever, and actually top a tournament group. I'm going to top, actually, the champion training on the free-to-play because I'm doing a lot of training, right? But there's not many, there's only like 1 spot on this one. There's only 1 spot that gets 5 fragments. I thought it was 2, honestly. I don't know if that's changed or what, but as of this one, there's 1 spot that gets an additional 5 out of, how many players we got here? 100? So it's not like many people are going to pick up those extra ones, and you're going to need to pick them up on multiple occasions. So I'm hoping that you guys are in a position that you've got full points on Champion Chase, and you just need 5 from this Summon Rush, because This is an absolutely disgraceful figure that they've put out today. 49.25. It's disgraceful. It is. And, you know, on the free-to-play, I was going to perhaps pop a few shards today. No chance. I'm not going to give them any analytics around that. And normally, on my main, I would do a big shard pull. Yeah, normally I would. I do want this fusion. This is where they've got you over a barrel. On the main account, I do want this fusion. So it's kind of like, and I do have the resources to do it. But I loathe spending the shards right now. It absolutely pissed me off. A bit like I didn't go for the Elva Autumnborn because I felt like throwing these shards up to 20 was too much. And I feel in the same position right now that they've gone absolutely like over the edge on this one. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I guess let me know what you think down below. I don't want like some sort of community uprising. This is the thing. I've been really enjoying the free-to-play vibe. Yeah, really enjoying it. And stuff like this just kind of like brings you back down with a bang. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.